Alrighty guys, so I told you I'd make another video pretty soon, and here it is. So this is going to be about my new snowmobiles. They're not new, but they're new to me. And I've always kind of been bored in the wintertime because you can't really do any four-wheeling unless there's no snow. And dirt bikes, I'm too lazy to rejet them and ride them in the snow. So we got these this year using the old, well, it's a snowmobile trailer, but we've always used it for four-wheelers. So let's get right into it. These are both Skidoos. I've just heard that that's kind of the best brand. A lot of my friends like Polaris, but also a lot of my friends say Polaris is like to blow up easy. So these are old Skidoos, not super old. One's a 2012. This one here is a 2012 Summit 800 XP Rev. It's a Skidoo Rev Summit 800 XP chassis, and 800 two-strokes like most sleds. This one here is a 2009 or 2008, I can't really remember exactly, but it is also a Summit 800 XP. And this one's carbureted. The other one's got what's called the E-Tech. It's just fuel injected, that's all. This one here has got a 151-inch track. As you can kind of read right there, sticker's kind of scratched off, but 120, cannot talk today. 151-inch track, 2.5-inch lugs, maybe 2, I don't know, they're hard to tell, never really measured them. This other one here's got a 154 track with 2.5-inch lugs. I have measured these ones. They look a bit taller than the other ones too, so that's why I think these are 2s. But they'll scoot you around. I've rode them twice. Been kind of busy lately, so haven't been able to ride them a whole bunch. But I'll just go over what they came with, what they do. I'll start them up. So this one came with this here bag. I just put this over it to stop rain and stuff from getting in it, but since this bag is riveted to the thing. So it came with this bag. I've just got some basic tools in there. I believe there's a shovel in this one. That one also came with a bag, and it's got, once again, basic tools, and that one's got a tow rope. So yeah, they both came with a bag and a gas can. This one didn't come with a way to strap down the gas can, but if I wanted to, I could just bungee it around the tunnel here. And they're both tunnel cooled, so it's always kind of nice. This one came with the bag and the gas can, and they got these quick attach things. Link brand. So you just undo it like that, and then it comes off, and you just slide her back in. Do that, and I guess this is probably just to keep it from freezing. And it's got that for the bag too. And I just keep the bag inside so it doesn't freeze, get water in there. Yep. So this one came with ice scratchers. Since I'm going to be doing a lot of trail riding, since I'm still fairly new to snowmobiling, this one came with ice scratchers. Just simple. This one did not, and the first ride I had overheating problems, so I went and bought ice scratchers for it. Same brand. They work fine now. And yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to go over with these. If you know what a snowmobile does and know how it works, then yeah. This one, start out, the headlights, it's got LEDs in it. I'll fire it up and show you the difference between LEDs and non-LEDs. This one's got fairly small bars. That one over there had really big bars, because I guess like back in 2009 and stuff, when those were made, really tall handlebars were kind of a thing. Some people still like them. I personally didn't, because it made it really hard to steer it sitting down, even though I stand up most of the time. So I just went and bought the same exact bar clamps for this one, for that one. They're Fly Racing. They're these same ones, so now it should be better. Still got a bit of snow on them because I rode them yesterday, but we'll go ahead and break into here. If I can get the cover off. So, oil injected like most sleds. There's your oil tank, chain case, that's what drives your thing. This one's got a high performance can on it. Don't know the brand, but it's loud and it sounds good, so that's all I really care about. The expansion chamber pipe is still stock. It's got this little lunch cooker thing. These are pretty neat. The other one had one, but it was all broken, and then I just took it off. So it's got this. You just put your food in here, and it cooks. Put your food in there, and it cooks as you ride. So that's kind of neat. Going over here to the other side. Nothing too fancy over here, just a clutch. Once again, if you know how snowmobiles work, this is not new to you. But over here you got your primary clutch down there, your secondary clutch, your belt. And that's a goggle defogger case. So your goggles get all wet and sweaty and fogged up. Just put them in there, and the heat from the engine and the clutch here will defog them and defrost them, I guess you could say. Doesn't take too long. So we'll go ahead and fire this one up, or try to. It's got a lot of compression. The guy I bought it from just rebuilt it. It's only got 300 miles on the new top end, so that's kind of cool. See if I can do this here. Might have to put you guys down for a sec. So it's got the standard Skidoo dash. Just tells it warm up. It tells you feet like that. Got a little bit of water in there, so the gas gauge doesn't work very good. The temp gauge doesn't work very good, and the trip gauge don't work very good. But I don't really ever use those anyway. It's really rare to run out of gas on one of these things. It's got like a 7 or 8 gallon tank, so it's already warm, don't worry. Here's those headlights. So it doesn't sound loud, but once you get it up into the power band, she's loud. This one sounds louder at idle, but it's actually way quieter than the other one. So here, it had the high bars, but I just put these on earlier today, actually. It's got the handle just like the other one. It had a pad thing here to cover your wires and stuff, but I lost that on the freeway yesterday somewhere, so kind of sucks. They both got grip heaters, if I didn't mention that. This one just needs new grips in general. This one's, it's not trashed, but I'm just gonna say the person that we bought it from didn't take care of it. The clutch sticks and everything. So, oh yeah, the skis and suspension. This one's got KOIB suspension all the way around. This one's just got stock. This one's got stock skis with 8-inch carbides, singles. This one's got Simmons skis with 10-inch dual carbides. Makes it grip like hell on soft snow. So yeah, this one's just got RPM, no miles per hour. You could put that right here if you wanted to. Gas gauge right there, and choke since it's carbureted. They both do have reverse. Most sleds do. So with this one, I'll go ahead and get in here. It's pretty much the same as the other one. It's also got a high performance can. Got your oil tank, your exhaust. This exhaust sounds a lot better on idle, but it's actually pretty quiet going down the trail. It's actually pretty nice if you're just cruising. Got your chain case down here, chain case dipstick, brakes, you know, just simple stuff. This one actually has a toolkit in the back here. That's your toolkit. This one's got it along the other side of the clutch. So over here would be your toolkit and your clutch, all your fancy stuff. So got your air intake there. What I do like about these older sleds is the older they get, the easier they are to work on, because it's not as compact in here. Since your engine is right here, you don't have to take any of this crap off to get to it, like that sled. So spark plug boot is red because after my first ride, the plug wire in here was so corroded it just rattled loose, and it was running on one cylinder for a while, so replace that. Stock pipe, like I said. Primary clutch, it needs to be rebuilt pretty bad because it slips and doesn't like to grab sometimes, and I've already changed the belt. It's not the belt. So secondary clutch. Here's a little toolkit, comes from factory. Used to have a bunch of insulating foam, and it's supposed to be sound deadening foam, but I took all that out just because once you get water in here and melted snow, which is water obviously, but it just fills up that foam with water and makes your sled even heavier than it needs to be. So we'll go ahead and start this one up. Like I said, it's a little more loud at idle. And yeah, gotta go ahead and put this little case thing back on real quick. This is a someone, either the stock handle broke or they just like the look of this. I kind of like this one too. A thick metal handle. This one's easier to pull with one hand. Oh yeah. There we go. So yeah, it's got your gauge. This one's a lot smokier once it warms up. It's not bad, but it's a 2-stroke. Pretty quick throttle response overall. But yeah, there's that one. You can see she likes to smoke. Once it warms up, it's not bad though. So yeah, I can't really do a review on these sleds quite yet, just because I've only rode them twice. But come spring, I'll go ahead and do another video on them and tell you what my thoughts of them. Already, I can tell you this already. I like this one a lot better, just because the suspension, it's the newer BRP suspension called T-Motion, which means the front suspension and the front skis overall are in toward the sled a lot more, so it makes it a lot easier to tip on its side and make turns with it. So yeah, that's about all I got for you guys today, and I'll do another video on it come spring, once I said. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you'd like to support the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.